Hello and welcome to Mathematics Made Easier channel. This is your favorite mathematics tutor, Comfort Amuakon Atta. I welcome you to my class this moment. If today the very first time of you joining my class, a special welcome goes to you. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't take just a second. Click on the subscribe button to subscribe. Then you click on the notification bell to be updated whenever I upload any new tutorial. Great. Alright, so for today, I'm going to take you through some word problems involving multiplications and division. Some word problems involving multiplications and so come along with me as we go through today's class together. Oh, I hope you guys are seeing my screen. Great. I'm going to put these questions from the Big Idea book, which I usually use in teaching my kids. So the Big Idea book. It's a very good book with so many examples. And it's self-explanatory. So I love it. So the first problem I have here is you earned $9.15 per hour painting a fence. It takes $6.75 hours to paint the fence. So it takes 6 and 75 hundredths hours to paint the fence, right? You earn enough money to buy a jersey. And these are jersey. And the price of each jersey is what? $59.99. Okay. So now let's see. The question is, so did you earn enough money to buy the jersey? That is the question. Did you earn enough money to buy the jersey? So how do you solve this problem? I'm going to just give you some basic tips on how you can solve this problem, and I'll leave you to solve it on your own. So how do you solve this problem? So with this one, you have to multiply your 9.15 or 9 and 1500 by 6 and 7500, right? Then you check, you compare it to the price of the jersey. Good. So if it is more than the price of the jersey, then indeed you can buy the jersey. But if it is not more than the price of the jersey, it means that unfortunately you won't be able to buy the jersey. So it means you have to work more harder to earn more money, right? So maybe I'll take you through this. This is a simple multiplication of decimal. Usually, I always tell my kids to treat this as normal numbers. So 915 or 915 times 675. I've already taken you through how to use the model to multiply decimals. So you should be able to do it with ease, right? If you have forgotten, just go back and refer. All right, so you just treat this as a normal multiplication. So 5 times 5 is 25. 5, remainder 2. 5 times 1, 5, plus the 2 is 7. 5 times 9 is 45. Good, so write order 45 because there was no remainder. 45. Then we come to the next digit, which is the 7. 7 times 5 is 35. We write it under the 7, not under the 5. So 7 times 5 is 35. I write 5, remainder 3. 7 times 1 is 7, plus the 3, 10. 0, remainder 1. 7 times 9 is 63. Plus the 1 is what? 64. So I arrange it nicely over here. Then I come to the 10th digit, which is the 100, which is the 6, right? So 6 times 5 is 30. I'm not going to put it under the 5, under this 5, right? So 30, 0, remainder 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So look at the way I'm arranging the 3 digit by 3 digit multiplication. Then 6 times 9 again is what? 6 times 9 is 54. So I write my 54. I arrange it nicely. Then I put 0 as a placeholder for the empty spaces, right? So there's an empty space here, I put 0 here. There's an empty space, I put 0 here. There's an empty space, I put 0 here. Then I add these three numbers all together to get my final answer. Let's see, so 5, this is giving me 5. This is giving me 7 times 5 is what? 12. So I write 2, remainder 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, right? 4 plus 9, 8 plus 9, 17, 7, remainder 1. Then I have 7 plus 4 is 11, 1 remainder 1. Then I added 1 to the 5 to give me 6. This is my answer. But don't forget that I took the decimal point from this before multiplying. So I now go back to my original question. How many digits do I have after the decimal point? Over here, I have 2. Then over here too, I have 2 digits after the decimal point. So in all, I have 4 digits after the decimal point. So I run it off 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I apply my decimal points over here. So this will be my answer. Now compare this to the price of the jersey. Will you be able to purchase the jersey? Yes, because the amount you earned was more than the amount of the jersey. So I can easily subtract this. So I have 6, 1.7, 6, sorry, 2, 5. Oh God, 7, 6, 2, 5, right? If you subtract this, what would be the amount remaining? So you should be able to subtract this correctly to know the amount you'll be left on you, because that's the second problem. The second problem is if yes, or if so, how much money do you have on you? How much money would you have on you, right? Okay, so arrange for the subtraction of decimals, arrange the decimal points to follow each other. 59.99. So I do my arrangement for the decimal point to line up and follow. So let's subtract. 5 placeholder 0, 0, 0, 0, good. So I have 5 here. 5 minus 0 is 5. 2 minus 0 is 2. 6 minus 9 is not possible. I borrow 1 to the 6, making 16. Minus 9 is 7. This place is now left with 6. Again, not possible. I borrow 1. 16 minus 9 is 7. Then this place left with, I bring my decimal point. Left with 0 minus 9, not possible. I borrow 1 to become 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. So I'm having 1 point something something, $1 plus something something cents, right? But the question is, run it to the nearest whole cent, which is giving us about $1.77. And that it will be your final answer. So sorry for rushing through this, but go over and over and you'll be able to solve the problem. 1, treat the numbers as whole numbers and do your normal multiplication. When you get the answer, now count the digits after a decimal point and run it out and apply your decimal points. So I'll leave you with this problem. You solve this problem on your own. The second problem, solve it on your own. I believe you will be able to solve this problem. It is so easy and not difficult to solve. Treat it as whole numbers, multiply them, then you count the decimal points you have, then you'll be able to apply your decimal. You count the digits after the decimal points, then you'll be able to apply your decimal points to get your answer. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I believe this tutorial was helpful. Please do not forget to share the links to your friend. Practice, practice, practice. Go back to the model to also learn how to use model to multiply and divide decimals. I have treated fractions, I have treated decimals, that is rational numbers. So you should be able to solve rational numbers with ease. Thank you, I love you. So we meet again. Please stay safe and learn hard. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.